Hello everyone, I am Amit Sharma, your mentor for this free Cybersecurity Certification course powered by NetGuardians. So, in this, we are on day 4. We successfully completed the 3 sessions based on the basics and fundamentals related to networking and cybersecurity. So, today we are going to set up our lab and start some ethical hacking concepts. Okay, so before moving to the main content, let's see what we studied in session 3. Okay, in session 3, we saw what is networking, okay, what is a network, what is ports and protocols in networking, and what is OSI model. So, all the answers of these all the 3 questions I want from you all in the comment section. So, in comment section, write the answer of each question and then move ahead. Okay, don't skip this part. Okay, answer your questions which you know about this so that I know you are studying. Okay, and if you are wrong, I will correct you there. Okay, don't worry. Now, why do you need a lab? Okay, why there is a need to set up a lab? Why you don't like boot your system with the main Linux and start your hacking journey? As well, you can do that, but if we say now you are beginner, okay, you are going to do lots of mistakes while doing an practical things. That's why what we do, okay, you have to set up a lab basically in virtual box or in a VMware. Okay, we can say this concept is a PC concept. Okay, we set up an one more operating system inside our main operating system. Okay, for suppose as I am using a Windows 10 as my main operating system, and I'll set up Kali Linux in it as my another operating system in which I'll perform my hacking activities, cybersecurity activities, so that when I will perform the task and the attacks in this operating system, it's not gonna to be harm my the main operating system. Okay, what it means, my main operating system is gonna to be safe. Okay, it's not gonna to be get harmed. Okay, so that's why we use a lab, that's why we need a lab. Okay, isolate your experiments, whatever you do, it just keep inside this operating system. It's not gonna to be uh, come outside of it. Okay, avoid damage to the real system. As I said, if you done anything wrong, it's gonna to be harm your virtual machine only, which you can set up again and again and again after by deleting one on one. But if it harms your real system, it's very hard for you to again boot your all again boot your new system and set up your all data. Okay, and in this virtual machine you are able to use the real tools without any risk. That's why we need a lab to practice. Okay, so let's move ahead. Now, tools you need, what tools you want, what tools you need to set up your lab. You need VirtualBox or a VMware player. Okay, I'll go with VMware because I'm just a bit of obsessed with it. Okay, I from my beginning I'm using these tools. I am using only VMware, but I also use VirtualBox. Like if I want, if someone says me to uh, uh, like show the setup in VirtualBox, teach the setup in VirtualBox, so I use VirtualBox. But my main focus, I'll always use VMware only. Okay, so I'll suggest you to use VMware. Okay, as my personal opinion, not at all anything. If you want to use VirtualBox, you can, no issue and all. Okay, our main purpose is to run our Kali Linux, that's it. Okay, so I will go with VMware, and then we have to download and file Kali Linux ISO, which you will get on Kali's official website, which known as Get Kali. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to install these things from their official sources. If you don't know whether to go and how to install, then don't worry, join our NetGuardians Telegram channel. You will get all the files at one place. Okay, no need to find here and there. You can get all the files at one place without any mistakes and without any error. Okay. Okay, So let's move ahead. Now, what are the system requirements you need to run a virtual machine? So minimum requirement is a 4 GB of RAM. You almost need a 4 GB of RAM to run your system. You can also run in 2 GB RAM, like nothing like that. If you have total RAM of 4 GB in your system, you can divide it into two and give 2 GB to your Kali and 2 GB to your Windows. Okay, nothing much. You need minimum i3 processor, Intel i3 core, okay, or Ryzen 3 if you have, and minimum storage of 30 GB to set up your Kali. Okay, Kali needs minimum 30 GB, but I'll say go for 40 GB, 40 gigabytes if you have. Okay, what I should recommend, I recommend your system is must be at least it has 8 GB of RAM. Your main system, not your operating system. It's like not your virtual system. Your main system at least have 8 GB running on SSD. If it's on HDD, there is no issue, but I'll suggest. Okay, and i5 processor minimum. Okay, so these requirements, if you are matching, then well and good. If you are not, then go with the minimum requirements. You can set your RAM. Okay, you can set your RAM to 2 GB for your virtual machine also. There is no issue. Okay, now download the virtual box. If you want to go with the virtual box, download the virtual box from this link. Okay, virtualbox.org. Okay, you can download it from here. But if you want to go with VMware, then I'll let you know one thing. VMware's official sources are shut down. You can download it from only verified sources. Okay, so I have a verified file. If you need, you can download it. I will not force you to download only VMware. If you want, you can go with a VirtualBox also. Okay. Okay, now download Kali Linux. Okay, so to download Kali Linux, you have to go on your browser and type get Kali. On your search box, go to the first website. You will see the installer ISO file, first option. Click on it and download it. Okay, the file is something 4.1 gigabyte, 4.1 gigabyte. So I think it's normal space. Okay, download and yes, see the version, which version you have. Okay, 64 AMD, and there are lots of many versions. So based on your version, download the file so that it's run properly. Okay, setting up Kali Linux in your virtual box, you can follow this thing. You can follow this all which I gave you there. Okay, but if you need, I'm showing you the setup. Okay. See, I already set up the Kali Linux once, but now what will I do? I'll go to home, click on new virtual machine. Okay, go for the custom, continue, next. Now when the VM workstation gives you the option to choose your installer image, then select the second option, installer disk image file, browse option. Now select your Kali Linux ISO image. As I have in C drive, Kali Linux 2024.2 installer AMD 64. I'll select it and open. I selected my ISO file of Kali Linux. I'll just click on next. Guest operating system Linux and version is Ubuntu. You can choose your version from here, but I'll suggest go with Ubuntu. Then next, name your virtual machine. You have to name your virtual machine. As I am using Kali, so I will enter it as a Kali. Okay. Now in location, you have to give the location to your virtual machine. Now what I will do, I have a drive which is totally vacant in my system. I will place it here. Okay, then next, number of processor you want to give it, I will give 4 processor, and number of cores I will give 1. You can give it based on your configuration. Okay, it's not mandatory. And I will provide 4 GB of minimum RAM, so that is run properly. Okay, then after providing the RAM, just click on next, 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 next. Okay, then create a new virtual disk, go with next, give the size of your virtual machine here, go for 60. Okay, I'm giving the 60 GB, 60 gigabyte, but you can give it on your, but minimum give it a 30 GB at least. Okay. Now click on next, see all the details which you provided to your virtual machine, click on finish. Now your virtual machine setup is ready. Now you have to click here. Okay, see, you have to click on this option. Okay, power on the virtual machine, power on this virtual machine. Now graphical installation, click enter from your keyboard. Wait for a while, and now be patient. In the setup of Kali Linux, it takes a time up to 45 minutes to half an hour. Okay, so be patient for this. Now select your language, English. I am selecting my country as the United States. I don't care about that. My keyboard layout is American English. Okay, now it's detect my hardwares and start their setup. And I'm again saying it take time, so be patience while setting up your lab. Okay, okay, so okay, till this is processing, I am pausing the video so that the recording, okay, it processed. Now give the host name to your machine. I am giving it as a user, and again user. Make sure one thing, your host name and domain must be in all small. You can't give the capital characters here. Click on enter. Okay, now it's going to be ask for the full username. I will again type user only in small and then again user. Now make sure one thing, whatever you are going to enter there in your name, it must be in all small characters. Then you have to enter the password. I will set my password as Kali. Then again I will verify it as a Kali. Continue. Now as I selected United States, so I don't care about the location and clock. Okay, now while setting up this, it takes time. It detects your partition, it's make a partition in your disk which location you provided. Okay. So just wait for that. Okay, see, it successfully got the details of my hard drive. I'm going to continue this. See, it created a virtual hard drive. Just go for it, all the one partition. Now continue and select yes here, then continue. It successfully created a partition in your drive. Now it's installing the base system. It takes up to half hour to 45 minutes to set up your lab, based on your internet connection and the configuration you provided. Till then I'm pausing the video. If in between some setups is come, I'll show you that. Okay, till then I'm pausing the video so that the recording is not gonna to be longer. Okay, but I hope it gets set up in my system, but it take time. Now you will see this type of option. So select all the option as I selected, then click on continue, then wait for a while. It takes up to 30 minutes. From here it installs something around 2500 files in your system, and all the tools you need to penetrate your system and start your hacking journey. So be patient here, give the time to its setup, and I'll back once it's done. Okay, finally when the process is done, you see this option to install grub bootloader. Select yes and then continue the option. Okay, okay, sorry, select no and continue the option. Okay, now give it a time to set up your all the files, unzip all the files, unpack all the files, and place it into the right destination. Okay, see, as the process completed, it asks you to reboot your virtual machine. Click on continue. It auto reboot your system. You don't have to do anything. Just wait and be patient. Okay, it takes bit time because it's your first start of your virtual machine. Okay, while it's taking time, I'm pausing the video again so that the recording have only the consumable content. Okay, otherwise it's gonna to be become longer unnecessary. Okay, so I'm pausing the recording again. I will start the recording once it's the screen is back. Till then, focus on your process, how much it's done. Okay, the process is done. I just power off my virtual machine and then I started it again. Now everything is set up clearly, everything is going smoothly. You have to just click on this option, power on this virtual machine, click on it. Okay, your virtual machine is going to be start now. Kali gun slash linux, press enter. Okay, it start uh, it start processing again. Okay, see, give it a time. Wait a minute, I think there is an issue. Okay, I think something is remaining. Okay, let me see once all the setting which I done. Okay, location of file is clear. Processor home memory for hard disk 60 GB. Okay, okay, great. Now let's start once again. Okay, it started booting again. See the logo. Okay, just love this. Yeah. Okay, see, it's asking me for the username and a password. As I said, my set my username as a user and password as a Kali in all small. So I will just click on login, and it's the first start, so it take a while to start your system. And see, once you entered and log in your ID and password, it started your virtual machine. You can see here. Okay, now I'm just doing a with full screen. Okay, now you can see here, you have lots of tools. Okay, information gathering, vulnerability analysis, web application analysis, database assessment, password attacks, wireless attacks, reverse engineering, exploitation tools, snipping and spoofing tools, post exploitation, forensics, reporting tools, social engineering tools, and total 600 plus tools are there in this virtual machine. And you have terminal here also. Okay, so you can use terminal for your attacks. Okay, for your hacking activities, you can go with some commands like ls. Okay, wait, ls, I'm just clicking. Okay, from where you can change the destination and check the files. And you have also ping command. Okay, by using, you can ping any website or something. I'm ping NetGuardians website, NetGuardians.in. Okay, when I click, I'll get the IP address of NetGuardians. www name also is not known. Oh, how? Wait, ping. Okay, it started pinning. Okay. See, this is the IP address on which the NetGuardians official website is running. If you want to check it, just copy it from here. Okay, copy it from clicking right, copy selection, go on the browser. Okay, paste the address, paste the IP address. Okay, yeah, just remove this and paste the IP address, click on enter. Okay, it's taking a time. Okay, or you will also see here, it gives you the domain. Okay, Netlify app. You can also copy it and paste it in this browser to reach the destination. Paste and search. Okay, see, we reach to the home page of NetGuardians, from where we can explore the many things. Okay, so by using these things, by using this machine, you can start your hacking journey. Okay, so your lab is set up successfully. And now move to the content again. Yeah, your lab is set up. Now installing Kali Linux is done. First look into Kali Linux, I show you. Now what's special in Kali Linux? So in Kali Linux, you have, as I said, you have 600 plus built-in tools like Nmap, Bubswite, Wireshark, Metasploit, and many more. Okay, we will explore each and every tool while studying it. Okay, so again, what you have to do in your machine and what you don't have to do with your machine. Okay, so you have to practice inside your virtual machine. You have to take snapshot if you are doing something, exploring machine, so that if you done something wrong, if you went with a wrong step, so that you know what step you just did, and you can then back, like you can trace your step marks. Okay, so that you will back to the destination by seeing the snapshots as if you need. Okay, then never attack on a real world targets, never attack the real world entities without their permission. Okay, I will let you know how to attack, how to create a suspect, how to create a victim to test our attacks and our everything. Okay, don't use the tools without understanding, because there are lots of tools which is able to harm you if you use it unnecessarily. Okay, if you use it without information, then there is a chances the tools harms you. Okay, harms your system, not your main system but your Kali. Okay, so moving ahead, what is assignment for the day? So for today's assignment, you have to write why is it important to create a personal lab before learning ethical hacking. Write your own thoughts in 100 words on this topic and drop it in the Google form. I will give you the link in the pinned comment or in the description. Okay, quiz time again. You will get the 5 quiz based on today's lecture, which you will also get in the Google form. Okay, so what is today or tomorrow's topic? Okay, so tomorrow we will learn footprinting and reconnaissance. Okay, so what is footprinting first of all? So wait. Okay, what is footprinting? Okay, see, footprinting and reconnaissance means information gathering. Okay, in hacking there is an quote, if you know about your victim, if you know about your target, then there is a lots of chances to win in your attack. Okay, so what it means, you have to know each and everything about your target so that you can easily checkmate them, easily hack your suspect, hack your victims. So before starting any type of attack, you have to gather all the information of your target. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thanks for your time, thanks for your patience. Keep learning, keep growing. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, don't forget to like the session, comment and share the things as I said. Follow NetGuardians on Instagram. I'll give you the Telegram link. Okay, must join it. Okay, so that you will get all the news, all the updates about the course there. Okay. Okay, so thanks for your time. Keep hustling, keep learning, keep growing. We will meet in the next session. Till then, enjoy your things.